Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. Akanji gets it away. Done delicately. Now it's Batistuta. Zanetti simply refused to be outdone there. And it's Batistuta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pulisic. Shapes to shoot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Rui Costa. Now it's Immobile. Mateus. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep... Oh, what has happened here? Chance here to counter. Kvaratskhelia makes a move down the right.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty...
And the shot! There's a goal! AC Milan are all square. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's clever. And the finish! Davids clears it away. Now it's Immobile. Has a look and plays it forward. Fiore. That looks a good ball through. They're urging him to shoot. Chance, surely! Çalhanoğlu. Can he spark a counter here? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Immobile. It's Immobile!
Added time.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Rui Costa with the short one. And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Back on the way then. It'll be a throw-in. And it's David. Davids! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Mateus. Immobile. Donatoni. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And this is Batistuta. Davids. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent...
And Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there. Inter really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Immobile. Now it's Donatoni. Donatoni. Showing good feet. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Donadoni! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Immobile. And here's Donatoni. He has found the way through. Baresi getting this one clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution for Inter. Number 20, Batistuta. Number 11, Pulisic.
That's a good run down the left.
37, Kvaratskhelia.
Rafael Leao. Serginho.
Lautaro Martinez.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Substitution in progress.
And this is Immobile. And the shot! So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. Well, we are already up and running again. Oh, that's fabulous. Zielinski. Fiore. Now that's well seen too. Schneider, looking for the run. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Schneider with the cross. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And it's Rui Costa. Barella! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from
And we're
talking
halfway
outside
through
this
extra
stadium.
time.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end? And the action has already restarted. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Now he's got space here. And he's intervened well there. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either.
Goes for a shot! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Milan leading now.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Davids. Passes short and sharp. And time is up. Milan can celebrate now. They have... Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The electric Christian Pulisic is one of the most exciting attacking midfielders who has searing pace and trickery that will scare any defender and many defences. He could do with a better final product at times, but he's very unselfish. He's a real team player and he's making great strides.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's come in hard. Batistuta, nicely spread. Now it's Martinez. And there's the shot! Costa Curta. Donatoni. First quarter of an hour gone. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Maicon. That is a great pick out. Maicon made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And he's been shifted off it. Donatoni. And he's had it nicked away. De Bruyne. Now it's Rui Costa. And he's intervened well there. Barella. De Bruyne. Maicon. De Bruyne. Oh, good-looking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Immobile. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? And this is Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This is a promising build-up. This looks promising. He has found the way through. Donatoni. Bullish header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Çalhanoğlu tries to play it through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's been cut out, well played. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology. That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Hello, everybody, and
So neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. So straight into the second half. So the first half brought no goals. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Batistuta. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Immobile. No way through. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Immobile. Great defending, strong and determined.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Batistuta. Donadoni! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Moved on forwards. Baresi calmly anticipates. Pulisic. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Donatoni. Looking for options for movement. It's Immobile! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Barella. Nicely weighted ball. Immobile driving forwards.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
he was alert to it.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. Now it's Batistuta. That's a sharp pass. He's found a way through. And here's Batistuta. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rui Costa! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Has he won it? He just might have won it! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Foot in. Rui Costa.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Batistuta. And we're halfway through extra time. So 15 key minutes of football still to come. One side will throw everything at it. The other looks to protect a 1-0 scoreline with its life.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. De Bruyne. Martinez. And here's Barella. And that's been intercepted. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. In with the challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Thuram. Back where it came from. And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This fella Martinez is the latest striking talent to emerge from Argentina, and
a chance! Goal!
listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Good effort from distance. Pirlo. Donatoni. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Now it's Immobile. Now it's Martinez. Calhanoglu. Spread it left. And it's Rui Costa. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Martinez. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zanetti. Real chance! Dispatched clinically. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come.
Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Martinez. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Davids makes the interception. Pirlo. Zanetti. Van Basten, given the lift of his goal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And for the first half, that is that. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution for Milan. Number 9, Ciro Immobile. Number
Inter Milan
22,
get the ball rolling for the second
Lautaro
period.
Martinez. Number 20, Çalhanoğlu. Coming on the
Milan
field,
come out this half
number
somewhat
27,
altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, now he's had a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And the shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. Tries a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And he's forced to go back. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Rafael Leao. Schneider. Now it's Van Basten. Nicely aimed pass. Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have binned it. There's the shot! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan have their lead. And it's Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? Donatoni. Nesta.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Serginho. Donatoni. Now it's Martinez. Donatoni. Milan moments now away from seeing this one out. Driving forward, he's picked his way through, and this is Van Basten. Good read, needed to be.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Added minute has been indicated.
He has found the way through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Basten. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win, and they have won.